Hi guys, my name's Ina and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be reviewing the much hyped about LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. It looks like this. I actually bought this like last year pa, I think. I bought this last November 2014 and I actually forgot about it, just like how I forgot some of the stuff that I have bought. Anyway, let me read to you what it says here on the packaging. It just says LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition HD Concealer. It says that it is a corrector, so that's good since I have bad under eye circles. So this one contains 8 grams of the product and I bought it for only 299 pesos from Watson's. The shade that I got is in Creamy Beige. Hope it matches me. It actually looks kind of like a pinky or a salmony color, so I think that would be good for my under eye circles. So let's pull up the LA Girl website. It says here, crease resistant, opaque coverage in a creamy yet lightweight texture. The long wearing formula camouflages darkness under the eyes, redness, and skin imperfections, which I kind of have a lot of as of the moment. Provides complete natural looking coverage, even skin tone, covers dark circles, and minimizes fine lines around the eyes. That is what the claims of this foundation concealer has. So let's go ahead and open this. That satisfying feeling of opening new products. For the main packaging, it just comes in this plastic tube, and when you open it up, it has a brush tip applicator. Alright, so now let's move on to the application of the product. By the way, I used my Pure Beauty CC cream in the shade Natural for my base today. Now, I just wanted to use this CC cream since it has a very light coverage. I actually have a review on this one. I will put a link in the description box below. So I will just put a small amount on the back of my hand first. Ooh, did you see that? It's kind of hard to get a small amount of the product. It has kind of a creamy texture. So I'm just going to use my fingertips for this eye so that we can see what is the best way to apply the product. And I think I'm gonna put some on my eyelids as well, since I'm going to apply eyeshadow earlier. Then just going to pat it on with my fingers. Whoa! Can you see that amount of coverage? Oh my gosh. Actually looks orange. I have orange under eyes. Guys. I'm so impressed. It's very easy to blend. Love the coverage. Love it. I actually really love that. Wow. See the difference? Before? Yeah. And after. Love it! Looking so fresh, looking so fun. So now I'm going to work on my other eye. And on this eye, I'll just pat the concealer on with my fingers. And then gonna try to use a brush. Not a highlighting shade for me. I would need to use a different highlighting product or a different highlighting concealer after this product. So I really do love it. Hides my under eye circles really well. And let's see how it works on my pimples. Going to dot that on my blemishes. Great coverage for pimples as well. Awesome! A brush on this side so that we can compare which one would give us the best results. Hello, lass! So that is it. That is my finished face. I can definitely say that packing it on using my finger gave me more coverage. You can barely see any of my pimples peeking through, and it did an awesome job on my under eye area. But on this side where I used the brush, You can still see some of my blemishes, some of the redness peeking through from my pimples, but it's okay. Overall, I really do love the effect that this concealer gives. I love the coverage, I love the color. I'm really happy that it matched me pretty well, and I'm just super happy with it as of the moment. My under eye area doesn't look cakey at all. Now, of course, to avoid creasing, we would want to set this with a powder. So I already finished powdering my face, and the powder that I used is the Nichido Final Powder in the shade Creamy Glow. It doesn't give you any coverage, so I wanted to use that one. Now this is how my face is looking like after I powdered my face. And I'll be wearing this throughout the entire day. I am starting out a bit late today because I woke up late. So it's now 2:19 in the afternoon, and I'll check back later in the day with my first update. Hey guys, I'm back for my first update. It is now 4:54 in the afternoon. Girl, sorry about the noise. That's my mom and my sister, if you hear them on the background. So from what I can see here, everything is still holding up pretty good. This part of the concealer has already rubbed off a bit, and a bit on this part right here. Also some parts here on the forehead, because for about 2 hours we were suffering from brownout, so it was really hot. As you can see, I am a bit oily on my T-zone and on my cheeks, so I can't really blame the concealer if it has rubbed off a bit on some parts of my face, because it was just super hot kasi nga brown out. And then I do have oily skin, but on my under eye area it is still holding up pretty good. But I did notice something on this part right here. If you can notice, it became darker than the rest of my skin. I think it oxidized on my skin. I haven't really had any problems with concealers oxidizing on my under eye area, so that's really a first for me. Anyway, I fixed that by applying a lighter powder on this side, but as you can see, a few dark areas are still peeking through. This is really a corrector, so you correct your under eye area first. That would be what this concealer is for, and then you apply a more highlighting concealer. I will be checking back later today with my second update. Hey guys, I'm back for my second update, and it is now 9:13 in the evening. So as you can see, I am super oily all over. Well, I did only use a CC cream today for my base. Now let's see how the concealer held up considering all this oil. I can actually see that my under eye area is still holding up really good. I'm so impressed. Minimal creasing. All concealers actually crease on me, so I'm very happy with this one. Minimal creasing. And as for my blemishes, coverage is almost gone on my pimples right here, as well as on my chin. But on this side, there's still a bit of coverage left. Let me just try to blot my face. That is how oily I am. Totally no more coverage on my pimples. I think I'm actually going to end this review here. Overall, my thoughts about this one is that I really do love it. Probably if I run out of this one, I would just go ahead and buy the lighter shade. I would repurchase it again and again and again. So guys, if you enjoyed watching, or if you found this video helpful, please do give me a thumbs up, and just comment down below if you have any video requests or any questions for me. I would be happy to answer them, and I would be happy to reply to your comments. I do read all of them. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and help this plump caterpillar to become a butterfly. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye! Mwah. Copyright. I'm sorry. Again, rewind. Already seen these Ollie. I'm gonna apply some matched me pretty. I just packed. Excuse me. Hey, make some noise. Where's my mirror? And bye. Bye. You can still see me.